Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the J22 Report. I'm your host, Johnnie Market. You all know that drill. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, give me a follow on Rumble. I also have Substack, it's below. Follow me on that. I just don't know how to go about doing that. I know you write and submit, but like, what's the theme, the content, the other stuff? So, but give me a follow. I'll eventually be on there. I did post some videos there, but I don't really want to do that. So anyway, let's get into today's stuff. Interesting stuff. I'm gonna skip the data today because maybe I shouldn't skip the data. I think the data was not really that relevant. I do the data because I just feel it's important to know. It's Wall Street pays attention to it, and yeah, it was a big nothing burger. Business optimism index 102 was high, but below consensus. And then Red Book 5.3% year over year. It was a nothing burger. I'm not sharing my screen, so let's get into the sharing, what I thought was actually important. And this is one thing I just wanted to be fair because I always highlight Coca-Cola projects a 5 to 6% revenue growth, 8 to 10% earnings growth for 2025 amid strategic investments. So they didn't go into nitty gritty like what markets or what that were doing really well. I think one of the reasons that they had growth was I don't think it was all good news for the economy. I think part of it is like you go to the ice cream store, you get a cone, or you get a or you go to the like Giant or Safeway or the grocery store, Lidl. You go there, the ice cream's like $5, $6 a tub, or half gallon, or one of those small little ones, like it's $4 or $5, or you can get one of those 2 liters for $2 or something. $3, a lot cheaper, a lot more. I don't know exactly. Yeah, oh yeah, the pints, the half like. I think some people are just using drinking Coke as a way of substitute for dessert because it's just a lot cheaper way of doing it. I think it's cost cutting. They can have a soda as like a way to fill their sweet tooth. I don't think that's solely it, but I think it is part of it. So anyway, that's my thoughts on Coca-Cola. Let's get into the Fed. There was a big thing, monetary, and they say monetary policy is well positioned. So they look like they're going to hold the line, and I mean, there's no reason. If you look at, let's go into the market today. Hopefully, uh, let's see. So yeah, today the Dow Jones is up 123, S&P up 2, Nasdaq though down 70. I want to see the what? I want to see this. I want to see the ETF because at least a lot of times they'll include the futures. And so when you're trying to track how it did, yeah. So up, 0.08% the market. Flat after hours down zero point 0.6. So not really big in the markets. Like, yeah, if you look at here's up 2, Dow's up 1. So I guess this is and so yeah, but if you look at the market, just let's go 1 month. It's up 4%, 6 months up 13. No real reason to lower rates. I think they have lowered rates, and I think they'll continue, but they'll need some bad economic data. So there it is. And looking at more, we tend we do not need to be in a hurry, and that's what they said. They also need to look independent. When Trump said, I want low interest rates," the Fed has to really low. Uh, so the Fed is not an adjustment or adjust Fed interest rates. What I think it is they need to images everything with them, so they have to look independent. So they're going to go. Look at this, less restrictive than it's been. The economy remaining strong. We don't, so they don't need to adjust. So anyway, I think what they're doing is they need to make it look like they're independent. So I think there'll be either really high inflation though, because they've already cut rates, or the data is gonna start to look bad. So one thing I found interesting here, just going over stuff. Look at this. Adjust the bookkeeping on America's gold reserves could add 750 billion to the treasury overnight. So they're trying to make this, they're saying Doge is cutting. They're trying to impress the bond market with all this stuff. Now, here's the thing. Bullish on precious metals. This was a very positive gold, and this is MSN. So this is generally a sign of a top, so I'm worried. But yeah, so they're valuing it at 42.22 an ounce, and early seven, which is a book value of 11 billion. So there it is. That would be under 292 at the current spot price. So I would value it at $2,000 gold. I'd like to. Well, I mean, you have to adjust it to what it is. So 290. I would do 280 right now, and then you have something called unrealized gains and losses. So here is we are going to monetize the asset side of the balance sheet, and this is the creation of a sovereign wealth fund. So, which I mean, a lot of countries have. I have nothing against it or for it. So the good thing is they said, what would they do with an additional 750 billion funds? And this is where I got it. I somewhere here where it said in terms of monetize, they were thinking about selling it. Now, if you follow this channel, I did one congressman. Look at this. Let me see. Congressman. Like this seriously was an actual idea brought up. So I wouldn't be surprised if they'd be this stupid, but Trump's ally, of course, they can't just let me. Oh yeah, Bloomberg, yeah. So let's see. All right, hopefully Business Insider will let me, but the Fed should sell its 70s era gold stockpile and buy Bitcoin to establish a crypto reserve. Which, I mean, this would be stupid. Crypto doesn't have utility. It's new, but it's possible. That way they can say we didn't hurt the taxpayer, we didn't do anything. I think that this is, I mean, the funny thing is, how much gold is really in there. But yeah, if they sell gold, this will be a big dump on the market. So anyway, that's interesting. They may be looking to sell their gold. But and I think it will. Honestly, I think they'll sell their gold. But I think they're gonna wait for it to run up first. So anyway, and that could be the top. But I think, yeah, gold probably goes somewhere 3 to 4 thousand, and I think they're gonna do it. And I think the crypto lobby is going to convince them to sell their gold. But anyway, this is the other thing. Global investors all in on U.S. stocks. Foreign investors poured over 500 billion to U.S. equities over the past year. even surpassing the 2021 mania before the 2022 bear market started. So record percentage of stock. So we got foreign euphoria. And this, I mean, I don't know the exact top, but I think there will be a top. Seems like the market never goes down, the stock market. Just went over the news. In terms before we go over some cool stuff, just want to say, wrapping up, looks like gold still going on its way to 3,000. Probably gonna sell the gold, and I think that'll probably be the end of the bull market. Is I think the U.S. government will dump its gold and buy crypto, and then crypto. I think crypto will be in the middle of its dip correction because I think crypto and stocks are going to end before gold. There'll be some sort of rotation, and then when that happens and gold becomes liquid enough, then they'll start selling gold to buy crypto, and they'll say, "Oh, look, crypto's down. This is a great deal." Just like, and then the rug will be pulled under, both. So anyway, that's what it's looking like. We'll see what happens. No one knows. Remember, nothing said is financial investment advice, just my thoughts and opinions. Here's some cool stuff. I found this. And these are just funny stuff. Look at this. Toodle, an alien tech ETF. I mean, I hope it's not another basic bitch tech ETF, but it's like launched a UFO disclosure AI powered ETF. So, oh, it's an advanced technology, but they're trying to get people to buy it with UFOs. This is actually cringe. At first, it looks cool, but alien tech ETF is just another tech ETF. Yeah, that's cringe. But this is cool. This is cool. Look at this. Shark inspired design could make air travel faster and more efficient. And look how cool it is right here. I love sharks, so you're never gonna look at that. Look how cool that is. Look at that. That I think all airplanes should be. They should mandate, like, do an executive order and mandate all planes in America built by American companies look like that. That would be so cool. US Air, US, that would be cool. So, they're claiming it could improve planes faster. I don't know, but anyway, hit that like button, subscribe. Remember the disclaimer below. Yeah, below, nothing should be construed as financial investment advice. Just my opinions, thoughts on the markets. There's more below. Consult a financial advisor. So anyway, have a good one. See you next video.